What's up, guys? We're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now, a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 3 picks right and got 19 right, which is an 85% win rate. Yes, guys, you heard that right. 85% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get an 85% win rate and get 17 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord to meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $400 just yesterday, and another member who won $50 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. Now, when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick we're going to be talking about is Jalen Duren for 24.5 points and rebounds, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Jalen Duren. We've actually seen him go on the over in 5 out of the last 5, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against the Sacramento Kings. Now, as you all know, when it comes to the Kings, they do rank 22nd in points allowed, which I think is interesting to see. And on top of that, guys, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank a little bit better at 12th. But we still see someone like Jalen Duren going on the over here. He has a very high usage rate for the team of Detroit Pistons, and we think it will continue on into this next game. On top of that, we are expecting a couple of players out, Isaiah Stewart and Monte Morris, when it comes to Detroit. But what we do really like this pick is due to the fact that the Kings don't do a very good job at actually defending the center position, and because of that, we could definitely see someone like Jalen Duren go off for a lot of points. So because of that, we think points is definitely what's going to carry him, but he will probably get a couple of rebounds here and there as well, and we do like this pick very much. So Jalen Duren, 24.5 points and rebounds for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Desmond Bane, and this is a great one for assists for 6.5, and this one is for more. Now we look at Bane. We've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Dallas Mavericks. Now, as you all know, when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks, they do rank 24th in assists allowed, but one of the reasons why we do like this is that unfortunately Ja Morant has received a season-ending injury, and because of that, we could see Bane actually take more of the usage rate when it comes to the assist department. We definitely saw him put up big numbers when it came to Ja Morant being out, and we think that will continue on now that Desmond Bane is kind of somewhat the leader of this team, and we should see his usage rate in the assist department increase as well. So it is unfortunate that Ja Morant is injured, but when it comes to this pick, we think there's a lot of value there. So Desmond Bane, 6.5 assists, 4 more, I think is a great pick. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about Killian Hayes. Now, when it comes to Killian Hayes, as we all know, fantastic player, and this is none other than rebs and assists for 8.5, and this one also is for more. Now look at Hayes. We've actually seen him go on the over in 1 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off, like we mentioned, against the Sacramento Kings. Now, like we mentioned before, Sacramento Kings do rank 12th in rebounds allowed, but when it comes to assists allowed, we have a little bit of a different story because Kings actually rank 21st. We see Killian Hayes definitely doing very well in the assist department, and because of that, we think this line is definitely a little bit too low. We definitely see him going on the over here, and his usage rate has slowly been there at around 8.5. Now his average over the last 5 is 6.6, but he has gone up against teams that do restrict quite a lot of assists. Now that he has a bit more of an easier matchup with Sacramento Kings when it comes to the assist department, we should see Killian Hayes be able to go over his line when it comes to the assists and also in rebounds as well. So putting those two together, Killian Hayes, 8.5, rebs and assists for more, I think is a fantastic pick. Again, to the next one, we're going to be talking about Scottie Barnes. Now, Scottie Barnes, as we all know, fantastic player, and this is also for another rebs and assists for 14.5. However, this one is for less. Now, look at Scottie Barnes. We've actually seen him go on the under in 5 out of the last 5 games, and we think this will continue on into this next game. As you all know, Toronto do have a couple of new players, Emmanuel Quigley and RJ Barrett to be, more specific. And when it comes to these two two players, we definitely could see Scotty Barnes continuing to decrease in his usage rate in those departments. We see RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quigley actually take a lot of the usage rate, and because of that, Scotty Barnes averages are going down pretty quickly. And now is probably the perfect time to still, while the bookies still have him at his normal average, to go on the under here, and especially against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, when we look at the Los Angeles Lakers, as we all know, they do rank 22nd in rebounds allowed, and when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 23rd. But in all saying that being said, we think that Scotty Barnes is still going on the under due to the fact that he has seen a reduction in his usage rate as a whole ever since RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quigley have arrived to this team. So Scotty Barnes, 14.5 ribs and assists for less, I think is a fantastic pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Anthony Edwards, who's been averaging 32.2 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and they do face off against none other than the Orlando Magic. Now we look at Orlando Magic, as we all know, they do rank 11th in points allowed, 2nd in assists allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 4th. So they do rank high in pretty much all those categories. They do rank the lowest in points. However, they are still very, very high in ranking. And because of that, we could see Anthony Edwards actually go on the under in all three categories. We definitely see Anthony Edwards being the main focus for Orlando Magic to stop, and Orlando do a pretty good job at actually defending the shooting guard position, which is exactly what Anthony Edwards is. So because of those reasons, we definitely could see Anthony Edwards go on the under here. Keep an eye out for his line. If his line is under these averages, then definitely look to go under still, even though especially if it's very, very close to these averages over here. So 32.2 points, 4.8 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. Keep an eye out for those numbers and when it compared to those lines. Now getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about Domantas Sabonis, who's been averaging 19.8 points, 17.6 rebounds, and 9 assists over the last 5 games. So great job for the Sacramento Kings, and they do face off against the Detroit Pistons in this next matchup. Now when it comes to Detroit Pistons, as we all know, they do rank 26th in points allowed. On top of that, guys, when it comes to assists allowed, they do rank 11th, and when it comes to rebounds allowed as well, we definitely see them doing a pretty good job ranking 11th as well. So they do rank high pretty much in rebounds and assists. Points they rank a little bit low on, and that's where we can definitely see someone like Sabonis go on the over here. When it comes to Sabonis, he is a big scorer for this team. De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis definitely have very similar usage rates, but Fox is a little bit more. But we still see Sabonis going on the over, as Pistons do a very poor job at actually defending the center position in points, and because of that, we do like the over for that. And when it comes to rebounds and assists, definitely look for the under for Sabonis. Detroit do a actual splendid job at actually keeping that in check when it comes to going on the under. Even though they are very winless, they do disallow a lot of rebounds and assists, or restrict a lot of rebounds and assists in that matter. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that, guys. Sabonis is a bit of a mixture one. Points, definitely look to go on the over, and then rebounds and assists, definitely look to go under. But like I always mentioned, keep an eye out for those lines first. So Sabonis is definitely someone you want to keep an eye on. Now getting to the next player is Luka Doncic, who's been averaging 34.4 points, 8.6 assists, and 6.6 rebounds. So he has done a fantastic job for the Dallas Mavericks, and the Dallas Mavericks face off against the Memphis Grizzlies. Now when it comes to the Memphis Grizzlies, as we all know, they do rank 13th in points allowed. On top of that, when it comes to assists allowed, they do actually rank pretty well at 11th, and rebounds allowed, they do rank low in 27th. Because of that, we could actually see Luka going the over in all categories. One of the reasons for this is that although they do rank pretty high in the assist category, you do have to remember that Luka is facing off against a Memphis Grizzlies team without Ja Morant. As you all know, Ja Morant did actually receive an injury to his shoulder and will be out pretty much for the rest of the season, and because of that, they won't be with Ja in this matchup. Also, Kleber's out, Derek Lively's out, and also Dante Exum, so we could see an increase in Luka Doncic's usage rate out there alongside Kyrie, but Luka definitely runs a show for this Mavericks team, and we think it will continue on. So because of those reasons, definitely keep an eye out for the over for this. Memphis do run a pretty fast-paced type game, and because of that, it could push a lot of volume for Luka when it comes to points, rebounds, and assists, so definitely keep an eye out for him there. Now getting to the next player is none other than RJ Barrett, who's been averaging 20.6 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 2.8 assists. So he has done a fantastic job for Toronto Raptors ever since being traded, and now they face off against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now when we look at the Los Angeles Lakers, as we all know, they do rank 16th in points allowed. When it comes to assists allowed, they do actually rank pretty low as well at 23 or 23rd, and also guys, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they do rank 22nd. Because of that, we could see RJ Barrett going on the over here, and another reason why we really do like RJ Barrett for this is due to the fact that RJ is still very new to this team. There's a lot of value with RJ Barrett's lines as it hasn't really been calculated very well. Because of those reasons, we do like the over for this situation, and we see RJ Barrett being able to go on the over, no doubt about it. Now, when it comes to RJ as well, what we do love about his game is due to the fact that he's not only been playing well, but he also has a higher usage rate with this team now that Toronto have definitely focused on him when it comes to scoring, rebounding, and even playmaking out there. So keep an eye out for RJ Barrett. A lot of value there to actually go on the over. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. It should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.